What's up, Gordon gang? I am back with another video. I can finally record on a regular basis again now that we're in our new home. Today's video is a PCS video.
You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
I have not picked where I will be doing my videos on a regular basis just yet. So today we are filming in my bedroom. As you can see, there's now a bed in here. If you want a furnished house tour, comment down below if you want to see what the crib is looking like now. Today I'm going to answer the top 5 questions that I got about PCSing. So let's get started. How do you know when it's time to PCS? Again, PCS means, or for those of you who don't know, PCS means permanent change of station. And it just means it's time to move. A lot of people ask, how do you know when it's your turn to PCS? You're not going to know like a specific day of when you're going to PCS like way in advance. However, like there's some contracts that the soldier will sign that's like 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever it is. So normally when your contract is up is when it's PCS time. Like if you want to leave, that would be the time to say that you want to leave, or if they need you to leave, that would usually be the time where they tell you that they need you like elsewhere. Do you pick your own duty station? I wish. I think a lot more people would be in the military, would join the military, would stay in the military if that were the case. However, I know people that have told me that they got to pick where they're going. I don't know how that works. That's not a realistic expectation in my opinion. The main things to pack and clean, I know a lot of people ask me, you know, what is the main thing that you want to clean? We did not live in on-post housing for our first duty station at Fort Drum, so I can't really tell you what housing would expect of you. So yeah, I really don't know. Obviously I assume it would be the same stuff, like your carpet's got to be clean, your blinds got to be clean and intact, the kitchen, the bathrooms, you know, the tub, the toilet, the stove, the clean in detail, as much detail as you can, really. Like that's what I would assume. Some people say that on post is more strict, so I can't really tell you what needs to be cleaned. However, as far as what to pack, if you decide to do a ditty move, which I heard it's called something else now, but a ditty move is pretty much you do it yourself, and the military will reimburse you for like you getting a U-Haul and packing your stuff and moving it and all that. Another option, which is what we chose, is to let the Army move you. They have professionals come in, pack your stuff, load up your stuff, everything, bring it to you. They will not unpack for you, but as far as big things like furniture, which we bought this here, but dressers and stuff like that, they'll place it in the location that you want, so it's not a lot of work for you to do. And that's what we decided to do, especially because when the movers got here, I was here by myself, so I wasn't like carrying my dresser upstairs or my son's bed. So the movers will put it at least in the room that you want it, and that worked out for us because my husband was still in Drum when they got here. So what I will say to pack for yourself, for me, what was important is like family pictures, because stuff definitely gets lost. Artwork, like canvas artwork that I didn't want scratched, or pictures that are in frames that I didn't want broken. To my husband, it was important that they didn't break the TVs, so he brought the TVs in his car with him. I brought artwork, family pictures, a record player, like stuff that's like valuable to you and you're just not sure that you would want somebody else, you know, handling your stuff, because they don't feel about your stuff how you feel. Like obviously one bag or suitcase or box of clothes for the service member, like for my husband, all his Army gear, uniforms, all that stuff comes with us, because here we were very lucky. They packed up our stuff in New York and literally brought it to this house the very next day, like less than 24 hours later. So we were lucky with that. So packing our clothes and stuff wasn't necessary. But when we went to Fort Drum, it took about 3 weeks for us to get our stuff. So uniforms, PTs, military gear, all that stuff, because you start work very soon after you get there. Like, who has time to wait the 3 weeks for the stuff to come? So all that stuff comes with us. Also, the movers do not move. Like, if you have a brand new bottle of shampoo or lotion or brand new cleaning products that you don't want to get rid of, that stuff will have to come in the car with you, because they don't move any type of liquids. Obviously they don't move food, but who's moving food? They don't move any of that stuff. How long do they give you to move? I believe it depends on your duty station, but technically you can start the whole process, depending on how much leave you have as well, 30 days out from when you need to report to your next duty station. So my husband has to report April 10th, so technically we could have started the process from getting from Fort Drum to Fort Belvoir on March 10th. It's how long does it take to adjust? I think it really is just, you know, on a person to person basis. Some people, it take you a good 30 days to get your routine going. Some people it takes, you know, a year or whatever it is. For me personally, I think maybe when we went from Fort Lee to Fort Drum, I don't think I ever got used to being at Fort Drum. It just, like I said, and I don't discourage anybody from going there. That's somewhere that you want to go. If it's somewhere that you have to go, you make the best of it. But Fort Drum was not good to me. So I don't think I ever really got used to being there. I never felt myself. Fort Drum was a struggle, so I don't think I ever adjusted to being there. It's a difficult place to be. In Fort Drum, Maddox rarely went outside in the 3 years that we were there, just because it was dangerous to go outside. So being here, you know, it gets a lot warmer. We've moved right in, like, at the beginning of springtime, so he's going to be able to go outside a lot more. It's going to be a bit of an adjustment, but he's going to be happy about that, you know what I'm saying? So, and for me, I don't even know that I need time to adjust it. And for me, once my house is unpacked and everything is settled in my house, I'm good to go with everything else. However, what will be an adjustment, I think, is that my son will be 3 in a little over a month, and he will be going to daycare this year, and he's literally never been in daycare. He's never been in anyone's care outside of my husband and myself and my parents. Like, never ever ever been with anybody else or babysat by anybody else or stayed the night anywhere. So I think that's going to be a big adjustment for all 3 of us as a family. This area is also way more pricey than where we were, so mom's also gonna have to go back to work. From what we understood, Fort Belvoir came with COLA, because it's pretty much Washington DC and it's a pretty expensive area. From what we've seen online so far, because my husband is not signed into his unit yet, it says that we do not get COLA. And my husband's not signed in, hasn't had finance brief and all that stuff to figure out if that's true, if that's not true, or what the case is. So we'll see. I think Fort Drum wasn't great to me. It wasn't great to us as far as I know. But I think Fort Belvoir is going to be great for us. If you have any other questions on our PCS journey, if you want to see any footage of coming here and them giving us the wrong house and mold inspections and all that stuff, then I will do a part 2 for you guys. If you care to see all of that, comment down below, let me know, and I will do a part 2. Lastly, I do want to add, I'm a huge fan of t-shirts with sayings and logos, or really good graphic tee. I, without a doubt, every single video have gotten a message in my inbox asking me where I got my shirt. So from here on out, if I have on, which 90% of the time I will, some type of logo tee, graphic tee, saying tee. I'm just gonna shout the t-shirt out in each video. This t-shirt says mom hair, don't care. So this one, I went to look for it on Amazon after I saw it on Etsy. I think it was $8 or $9. And I'm so happy to be back to filming. I'm so happy to be in our new home. I'm so happy to be at our new duty station. And I'm about to keep these videos coming for you guys. So I'll see you next time. Peace, Gordon Gang, out this thing.